Welcome, welcome. We are live, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Today is Wednesday. And this stream, if you're new here, this is where we document our process of trying to build a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. That's the point, to build a $1 million company. I got to figure out this thing. This holder, I need to get a better mic here. Anyways, neither here nor there. So yesterday we did like after some slap in the face, and things still make sense to me, and I'll just give a quick recap and then we'll just get right into it today. Yesterday we came up with kind of three things of what the path forward is going to be. I think it was three things. The first thing is we're going to be continue on with Pixel. We're going to figure out, we don't know exactly what Pixel is going to be, but we are going to create somehow the best digital media company that has ever existed. I'm not sure what it's going to be, again, in terms of what niche I'm going to be focusing on, but it's done well so far. We're going to continue on. We're going to see, we'll probably put some numbers in place, maybe something like try to make 150K this year or 200K, something like that. I don't know. But that's going to be very interesting. So that's going to continue on. Number two, we are going to build out our podcast. We were talking about it and then I wasn't sure, but then it's like, yes, we're doing this. We're going to build out the podcast, and we are going to focus on interviewing and talking to people and learning from people that have built their own business, that are on their own various stage of their business, and find out what's worked for them, what hasn't worked for them, and just learn from each other, learn what we can do better, and learn how to be successful. And then the third thing is kind of wrapping this all up, this how to build a business and trying to build a business, wrapping this all up into what's it called? Unconventional mindset, wrapping that up into a new brand, new website. And with that, probably kind of focus on building a newsletter to help to start being able to, reach out to more people and start figuring out how to build a proper newsletter and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. Those are kind of the three things. So I think what would be good to do is, well, maybe we should just kind of write this out and then figure out what our goals are, what our kind of high level goals are and where we want to be. And then from there, we can kind of backtrack and reverse engineer how we think we're going to get there. And then, and then start putting in, just start putting in the work to, to get there, if the idea is to, interview X, Y, and Z type people, then you got to put it out there and reach out to X, Y, and Z people and get them on the show, right? So, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to first play a little bit of music, get something going. This sounds like a Christmas. Yeah, it's a Christmas song. That's okay. That's not too bad. Okay, we're going to close that for now. I'm going to pull up a Word document so we can kind of get to work. I'm finding that writing things down tends to be pretty helpful for me. Okay, what do I want to do? Right, I want to zoom in here. So this is the document that we started. When did we do this? I can't remember. A couple weeks ago now. And we were kind of figuring out what kind of content it was that we're going to start generating in order to help grow Pixel. And we're probably still going to refer to that because there's some good stuff in there. But we just want to make sure we have our new ideas and new direction. I mean, they're not that new, but okay. So what should I call this document? Let me think. Oh, we have a visitor.
So sorry.
Looking for? That's fine. What are you looking for? Laundry? Oh. What is that doing in there? Did it go through the wash?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I remember how I got there. All right. I guess the joys of moving the podcast into the bedroom. We're going to have visitors. Okay. What do we want to do? What was I thinking? Right, a title. A title for this document. So what is this? I mean, we're setting goals. And there's two things to consider. Or like two things. There's Pixel, and then there's unconventional mindset. Right. So because we don't know what Pixel is, it's hard to say what kind of content I'm going to be generating for Pixel. So, but I do think right now focusing on unconventional mindset is going to help establish Pixel, because as I talk to business owners and as I get talking about how I'm actually trying to grow Pixel, I mean, that in itself is going to be the content that's going to go out there to showcase what it is that I actually do. Because I think on this live stream, I'd like to focus more on the actual work that I do on the company itself and how I'm actually growing Pixel, to focus more on that. And then the unconventional mindset stuff is going to be more on just actually talking about the ideas and principles I'm trying to apply that I'm learning about actually running a business, right? That's not specific to Pixel. Just like, hey, here's kind of a business concept, posted on unconventional mindset. And then on Pixel, on the live streams, like, here's me trying to apply what I've learned into Pixel, right? So it's almost like, let me write this down. It's almost like one is the application and the other one is the theory. Ooh, yeah, I like that. It's kind of like going to school. But of course, this school is free. Like ridiculously overpriced, like real education. I'm real education. I mean, why I say it real education, because it's, don't want to get into it. Well, I guess I can. There's, yeah, I'm not a fan of higher education. I'm not a fan at all, even though I have a master's degree. If I had to do things differently, I'm glad I went. Don't get me wrong. Because I wouldn't be where I am today without that. But if I had the knowledge that I had now, I certainly would not have gone to university. I would have done something completely different. And I feel like a lot of the university has changed. It used to be about teaching you how to think. Now it seems like they just want to teach you whatever it is that they want to teach you, but not thinking for yourself. And that's a skill a lot of people need to learn. Thinking for yourself, but also like learning how to learn. Because if you don't know something, you have to recognize that you don't know something, and you need to have the skills to be able to go ahead and figure out how to learn that thing that you don't know. Okay, so title. I'm still thinking of title. I'm looking this way, but should I be thinking here? So let's say our plan to build Pixel into a $1 million business. Is that the plan? Okay. So I almost like to think of, should I think of what, like the mission? So this is maybe kind of Just like a loose, or maybe like a general idea for Pixel. And this stuff is all really rough here, so I'm just gonna, don't crucify me if it doesn't sound like the best kind of mission statement. I guess it's kind of like the why. To create that bring value. I could say like bring value, joy. Bring value, joy, education. Or you could say knowledge. Value, joy, knowledge, and entertainment. There's got to be like a word for all this, but so I'm just kind of spitting stuff out here. To work with individuals to create products that bring value, joy, knowledge, entertainment, and maybe just those things, and entertainment to, their audience. So whether that's a website, whatever the case may be, right? There's something else I was thinking. Like to help. This is not right here. I mean, this sounds really cheesy, but working with people, they have an idea in the head, but they might not have the creative knowledge or know-how to be able to do things, right? Like if somebody has this great idea for a program that they want to create, but they have no idea how to film, they have no idea how to edit or to build a website to put all this stuff up, like it's helping people reach that potential. So, and I think if I can frame that, for me, frame it in this way where it's all about helping people and getting them to get to where they want to go. That's what motivates me, right? So yeah, it sucks if I have to sit down and do websites right now, but look at the bigger picture, and then look at the bigger picture of helping people, and then look at the bigger picture that as you grow, then you'll be able to hire all these other people to do that kind of stuff for you, right? Sorry, I'm just looking at this book here, Find Your Why, Simon Sinek. This one is good. Actually, this one. Read this one. It's a fantastic book. Anyways, I'm just looking at this just to see how he likes to frame your why statement. Okay, what does it says? Step 3, draft and refine a why statement with 1 or 2 shiny blah, blah, blah. Simple and clear, actionable. Okay, there's points here. Number 1, make it simple and clear. Number 2, you want it to be actionable. 3, focused on the effect you'll have on others and express in affirmative language that resonates with you. Eventually, you put it in your format that's like 2, blah, 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 so that blah, 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 blah. Which I kind of already have that so far. So then I guess following this example, you'd say to help people reach their potential. So that they can bring their vision to life. That sounds kind of a little cheesy, but can I get some examples of some good why statements? Just so I can... The first blank represents the contribution, and the second is the impact of your contribution. Oh, right. So I have it. Maybe that's why it sounds a little bit not right, because it's backwards. So this should be to let me read that again. What the contribution I will make to the lives of others. The contributions. So what contributions am I going to make to the clients? It's like to work with people to bring their visions to life so that they can reach their potential. So it's a little bit weird. So let's try this again. To work with, yeah. So by helping people bring their vision to life, that's the impact. Or no, that's not the impact. That's the contribution I'll make. And then the impact of those contributions is that they reach their potential. Okay. So here's Simon. Okay, here's an example of Simon's statement. He says, to inspire people to do the things that inspire them, so that together we can change our world. Okay. That's actually really cool. To inspire people. Or say, I could say, like I don't want to inspire anybody. But to help people bring like their visions to life, so that they can reach their potential. I mean, I guess it's got to be better. So as a company, Pixel, we want to help people bring their visions to life so that they can reach their potential. I feel like that's a little bit more too nebulous, like bring your visions to life. Like this one, to inspire people to do the things that inspire them. So that together we can change our world. I mean, that's pretty nebulous too, to change the world. Like, what does that mean? I mean, I guess it's change the world in how way you see fit. To help people bring their vision to life. Right? So this one's backwards, right? So let's delete that one. To help people bring their vision to life so that they can reach their potential. To help people bring their visions to life. Like create amazing products that bring value, joy, knowledge, entertainment, so that they can reach their potential. And you could say, maybe we could just be honest, like make more money, right? Like, let's be real here. Pixel is in the business of helping people make more money through their business, right? Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. To help people, or yeah, to help work with, to help people bring their visions to life by creating amazing products so that they can bring value to their audience and make more money. I really want to bring value to their audience, because I'm definitely not, because you can make money by being like a scam artist, right? Or creating a pyramid scheme or something stupid like that, right? That's not what I want to do. Definitely don't want to do any of that kind of stuff. So it is all about always keeping the audience in mind, doing what's right for them. Like if I'm selling something, say I just have a store, I'm selling something for $200. You bet your ass that I'm going to be sure that that thing that I'm selling is going to give at least a $200 bit of value, right? Like it's not a scam. I mean, also value is subjective. What's $200 for me might be worth $1 million to you. It could be worth zero to somebody else, right? But so maybe we could talk about perceived value. But the point being is that I'm not out to mislead anybody. Like I believe that something is valuable. Like if I spend, 2 months putting together a course and I sell it for $1,000, I mean, I put definitely way more than $1,000 worth of effort, knowledge, blah, blah, blah into that thing, right? So anyways, that's the point I'm trying to make here. So to help people bring their visions to life by creating amazing products, to help people bring their vision to life by creating amazing products so they can bring value to their audience and make more money. I mean, you can say people. Do you say businesses? Okay, to help people bring their vision to life by creating amazing products that bring value to their audience so that they can that's the value, right? Is that the word I'm looking for? That's the impact. Okay. Right. So look at the word. I'm just going to write this down. You need contribution, and then you need impact. And that equals Y. Okay. So to help people bring their vision to life by creating amazing products that bring value to their audience. That's the contribution. I create amazing products that bring value so that, and there's the impact, they can make more money. What do I get by creating these amazing products? Well, they make more money. And that's the why. This is why we exist, for Pixel. Okay. All right. I like that. And this still leaves things pretty open in terms of what Pixel's actually going to do to get there, right? But having that vision in mind of what it is that we do, or sorry, not what, why it is that we do what we do, then we can figure out the what. So unconventional mindset. Turn that up just a little bit. Okay, so this one I'm just kind of starting. So let's see how good we can do here. I mean, so this is going to be cheesy because I don't want to steal Simon stuff, but I'm going to, in a sense, to inspire. And I guess in the future, you know, to teach, I'm just going to put that, you know, in the future. Or maybe I'm being, too hard on myself. Because there's some stuff that I'm sure I could probably teach. To inspire people to start their own business so that they I mean, it could be really cheesy, right? But so that they can achieve financial and personal freedom. I think that's it. That's the whole point. I mean, that's why I'm doing it. So well, there's another thing that I'm doing. There was another reason. What was it? And to basically have a sense of purpose, right? Wait a minute. So that they can live they can live with purpose and achieve financial and personal freedom. I think I need to clean that up a little bit. This whole teach, let's just keep this for now. I feel like I'm just stealing, but to inspire people to start their own business so that they can live life with purpose and achieve financial and personal freedom. Yeah. So they can live life. I don't know if that's getting a little bit too much. Yeah, no, I do like it because I think I know business is not for some people. For sure, starting your own business, it's not for everybody. But I think it is for a lot of people. Like, when I say a lot, even if it's for like 20 or 30% of people who want to do something on their own and not be sucked into the 9 to 5. I mean, what is there? 8 billion people on the planet. If you're looking at 20% of that, that is 1.6 billion. So, you know, if it's 30%, then you're looking at 2.4%? 2.4 billion people. That's a lot of billions of people. that could improve their life if they could do something that they truly felt like they need to do with their life, right? All right, I'm gonna leave that in there. Okay, so we're gonna go. So there's pixel now, right? And then there's the unconventional mindset. Okay, so we want to set goals. Okay, let's get this a little bit bigger. Up the font. That's 14. What's this one? 16. Let's change the color. I like it. Right. Oh, yeah, this is going to be not the right font. Okay, goals. Actually, let's put this in point form. What are our goals? 1. Okay. Do we want to start? How big do we want to start? I don't want to put things like launch the podcast because, that's easy. That's basic. We're going to get there. No problem. So I think we could have, I'm probably going to talk about at some point whether setting goals is a good thing or a bad thing. I remember reading up on lots of different discussions on whether setting up goals is good or a bad thing. And I'm unclear. I think for me, I think it's really good because I think it helps me figure out where I want to go and how I want to get there. But if it's like a goal, again, make $1 million, that's not really the goal. It's the process of getting there and helping people along the way and creating something that's going to be sustainable and that could help my family put food on the table, all that kind of stuff. We don't have to worry about money, get financial freedom, do some good in the world, all that kind of stuff. That number is just kind of a number. It's just kind of there. It's like something to look forward to or look towards that can kind of help you get all those other things. And if I ever reach 1 million, then it's going to be, when I reach 1 million, then it's going to be, okay, well, but what's the next one? Then it's 5 million or 10 million or whatever it is, right? So I think goals can help, but also to know that if I don't reach them or whatever, it doesn't mean that anything is a failure as well too, right? So that being said, I think we're going to put in some kind of number goals in here. So actually one thing I want to do before I do that is just give a little bit of synopsis of what this is actually going to be. Conventional mindset. How do I say this? It's going to be, it's not anything yet. It's all about changing, expanding your mind into learning new ways like learning new ways to see life and how to be successful through I want to say like through unconventional means, but I could say be successful in ways that are not taught. That are not taught. How do you taught? Taught. Taught? Not taught to us through traditional education. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. It is for people that are looking to become, are looking to improve themselves, looking for much more to life than living to work for other people. It's for people that are looking to improve themselves, wanting more to life than living to work for others. And wanting to be in complete control of their lives and future. Could say, you know, financial. Right. Okay, so I guess that's just a very quick synopsis as to what we're going to be building. And what are the goals? Okay. So maybe we could do like an operation. Mindset, unconventional. I don't like that did I spell that right? Unconventional. Focus on building an audience by adopting the following, I don't know, technology stack. We'll start with a newsletter. Weekly newsletter? Right. A weekly podcast with guest. Right. What else? I think that is okay. Daily, weekday live stream, which is what this is. I wonder if I should bring it up to 7 days a week. Maybe at some point I will. And just live stream every day because business never stops. Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. A website to as a home for the newsletter and live stream. I think that's it. Right? Right. And then by building a newsletter and really focusing on a newsletter, the newsletter would also the newsletter will also function as like a blog post. Like the posts on the website will be mirrored on the newsletter. And so we'll put that as a blog. The blog, yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave that in there in case I forget. I don't think I'll forget, but newsletter, live stream, and then future, let's just say future products. Okay, so what are the goals? So we are June 21st. So we have, let's see. How many days until? I think let's calculate. How many days until January 1st? 2024, but not 194 days. So let's say 2023 goals, and we have 193 days. I think that's what I just calculated. Let's be ambitious. And let's get out of our comfort zone and do things that we never used to do. Let's say 5,000 newsletter subscribers. And let's go. How do we count? Well, we could do YouTube subscribers. We're at 95, I think. Yeah, 95, almost at 100. I'm super excited. 5 more to go to 100. We can kind of do the same thing for our YouTube channel. Let's try. I mean, I don't know. Should it be the same? Can we get to 5,000? Why not? What's that like average per day? So 5,000 divided by 193. 26 people per day. All right. Sure. We can do it. And with the podcast, how do we measure podcasts? Because podcasts are put everywhere, right? Let's say like Apple, Spotify, and on YouTube, Google, like I think Amazon now as well too. So how should we measure this? Maybe we could just measure it by like average downloads, right? Because I think you can check. I actually haven't been in for forever. let's go into, I think it's Simplecast. Let me check my Simplecast. Right. Yeah, so you can show in there how many downloads they're getting. Ooh, we don't have any downloads at all. So just to show you right here, so you can see like all the episodes, and you can see how many downloads they've gotten, and I guess you can see where. So, but downloads, it doesn't tell you how long someone's listening for or whatever. I don't know if they have the stats here for this, but it's cool anyways to see kind of where people are listening to your stuff from. So let's do that. Let's put that in terms of like how many downloads we want to get, like average per episode. So let's say we want to be at 1,000 downloads per episode. Was that reasonable? I mean, some of the other ones I had, it's like the top one was 111. So 100 downloads. So we can 10 times that. We could 10x that. I think we can do that. And then what we're going to have to do, like I said at the start, we're going to have to reverse engineer how the hell we're going to get to these numbers. And that's where it's going to be like probably every week, we'll probably sit down and do like a recap. Like every Monday is, okay, this is what worked this week. This is what didn't work. Kind of just do like a, you can do this if like you're in a SaaS thing, a company, and just sit down and look at, okay, what's your numbers? What was the growth like? What was the decline? And what did you do to try to get that growth? And you just kind of look at that number, that churn number or whatever it is, or the growth number, and then kind of go from there. And then say like, okay, well, this worked, this didn't work, what have you. So we'll probably do that on a weekly basis, especially once we get more structure to this live stream, where Mondays will be recapping the whole week, what worked, what didn't work, and then saying, okay, now we're going to try this. You know, like, oh, last week I went out and then I emailed 500 people, you know, whatever the case may be. And then therefore I saw an increase of, you know, 10% subscriber rate or something like that, right? So like, okay, well that actually works. So maybe we're going to keep doing that, or maybe it didn't work and then we're not going to do that. We're going to try something else, right? So that's kind of how I see this thing kind of playing out. And we'll just experiment. We'll just learn together. And if you're working on your business, your company, maybe you have something that you're going to try out. Try it out for a whole week, see what happens. You know, it's like, imagine if you were like an insurance salesman or whatever the hell, you're just a salesman, and then you know that you have like a 2% close rate or something like that, whatever the case may be. So all you need to do is just reach out to more people. So then maybe your goal is to reach out to 1,000 people a day or something like that. And then maybe you try different variations on how you reach out to people, and you try to increase your conversion rates, whatever. It's just doing a lot of testing, like run your hypothesis, do the testing, and then looking at the results, and then seeing how you can improve, and get your percentages up. Small percentages every single day add up to something huge, like really big. You know, if you can find percentages here and there to optimize your company and how your processes is working, that at the end of the day can lead to a huge increase in your bottom line and your margins. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, little tangent. What else are our goals? So we're going to have a newsletter. We want 5,000 subscribers on the newsletter. Do we want even more than that? Do you think we can quickly get to like 10? I don't even know how. How are we going to get to 10? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out how to do like cross promotions and going on other podcasts, or yeah, I don't even know how. Okay, let's keep it anyways, let's keep it to 5. Yeah, okay, we're not thinking about how we're gonna do these yet. We're just coming up with our numbers that we're going to try to hit. And then if we get these numbers, you know, hey, I would be happy. I would be super stoked if we got to 5,000 subscribers and 5,000 newsletter subscribers, and also 5,000 YouTube subscribers. That would be amazing. $1,000 per episode. That would be awesome. Now, what else? I can't. This live stream. It would be fantastic if this live stream had a certain consistent number of people that were watching. That would be amazing. I would say, let's say 100. 100 live stream, at this point, having, 1, 2 people would be amazing. But anyways, like 100 people, 100 live stream viewers, per stream. That would be phenomenal to get some really good like interaction, right? What else? I think that's it. I think the music stopped, which we need to figure out why. Oh, it's got to load more. Okay. 2023 goals. Newsletters, YouTube, downloads, and then live stream views per stream. And I think this would be a good thing is, I don't know how to quantify this as a number, but people reaching out to me to come on the podcast instead of me reaching out to people, right? So I'd imagine, like, I don't know how it works, but I imagine Rogan doesn't have any problems getting people coming on his show. Like, I know obviously he emails some people, says, hey, I think it'd be really great if we could talk to you or what have you. But for like most of his guests, are they asking, says, hey, Joe, can I come on your show because I have a new book coming out or what have you? Or is it the other way around? I wonder how that whole booking process works. I have no idea. But all I know is, I guess you have a producer. But for now, it's just going to be me reaching out to people and saying, hey, do you want to come on the show? It would be nice to just kind of flip that, right? You know what? I don't know if I want that because I don't want people to come on the show just because they want to come on the show because they want to reach a specific audience. Like, the people that come on the show need to be able to, well, number one, I want to talk and learn about what it is that they're doing, but they also provide value for the audience as well too. So yeah, I'm gonna take that off because I don't think that's very helpful in the whole what this is all about, right? It's maybe more helpful in the I don't need to do as much work, but that's not what our goals are really aimed at here. Okay, so we don't need to put this in here. We just know it's 2023 goals. Okay, so that's that. Okay. It's interesting. So this is the why statement that I had here before when I was writing. Goals and visions. That's specifically for the live stream. To have people start their own business. So they increase their chances of success. Yep. And this is just defining it a little bit more. I like it. Okay. Pixel. Here we need to up your size. I think is this 14? Yeah, 14 point. All right. Pixel is the company that we are trying to build into a $1 million company $1 million per year revenue to build. Let's say trying to build into a company that generates. Spell it out a little bit better. $1 million in yearly revenue. It is a creative company which specializes in building websites, applications, let's just say product design, let's just say videography, photography, editing, because that's kind of, yeah, let's throw it in there. Part-time editing, and well, that's it. I think. Let's have a look at what the hell it is that we do. Web design, app, brand strategy. Okay. Right. Like branding. Brand development. Visual identity. We don't need to get really specific here. Okay, Pixel. I like this one here. I want to say building websites and applications, product design, brand. Yeah, that sounds better. It is the, I want to say, yeah. I want to say the focus. It's the focus of convention. So remember, I was talking about. Oh, did I delete it? Shoot, I did. Talking about where unconventional mindset is the theory, and Pixels what's into practice. So that's what I'm trying to say here. Is the focus. So is where we experiment with the lessons learned from unconventional mindset in order to build the company into one that generates $1 million in revenue, in yearly revenue. So Pixel is a creative company which blah, 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 blah. It's not the lessons learned, but I can't really think of something better right now. But does this make sense? It seems like it makes sense, right? Like, you know, Pixel is a creative company, and this is a playground. It's like our playground for which we are going to test out the theories or test out the things that we're thinking about as we're, you know, developing and building out content for the unconventional mindset. That it's just put into practice, and we're trying to build a company that's worth $1 million, right? So this is like the school, or is this the real life and the other one's the school? And so we're experiment and apply the lessons learned in order to build a company that we experiment so how can I say this? Pixel is where we experiment with ideas and discussions from the unconventional mindset. So Pixel is where we experiment with ideas and discussions from unconventional mindset in order to learn how to build a company that generates $1 million in revenue, in yearly revenue. We were experimenting with ideas. We could just say ideas. Experiments with ideas from unconventional mindset in order to learn how to build a company that generates. In order how to build like a real company. Anyways. To build a successful company, right? So the operation. So there's not so we're gonna have to figure this out. So Pixel will say use the following methods in order to attract clients. And therefore revenue. Yeah. Let's see. Obviously, through the audience from I can't be misspelling this. Conventional. What the hell? Okay. Pixel will attract potential clients through audience. Well, right. So people that are other businesses or people that want to, oh, excuse me. People that are, wanting to start a business, new to business, whatever, want to create products, services, what have you, are going to be tuning in, well, hopefully tuning into the unconventional mindset. And then they might say, hey, well, Pixel is a company that can do certain things. Why don't I work with them to, do whatever it is that they want to do, right? So that's one. So the second, another way to attract potential clients, just paid advertising. That's all I can think of for now. I don't, I honestly do not think I'm going to have enough time to do anything more than that, because, talking about building YouTube videos on how to build websites and all that kind of stuff, I think it's all, going to have to go through the unconventional mindset and post up, when I'm doing a live stream, again, try to plan it a little bit better, actually plan a lot better, so I can take a lot of key pieces from there and make lots of different pieces of content, whether that's going to be on TikTok or Shorts, basically cutting down the video into lots of different small pieces of content. And then maybe some things that I could post on LinkedIn and stuff like that too, if I'm going to start doing that, which I'm not sure I'm going to, but definitely some options and potential there. But that's it for that's the operation. But goals, 2023 goals. Or actually, okay, Pixel operation. But I also want to talk about ideas and thoughts. Thoughts on how Pixel Media, how Pixel can evolve. Can become a service-based business that is dedicated to creating paid content, and we'll just say courses, for businesses and individuals, right? Service-based business. The other thing is to productize, if that's a word, productize creative services as a subscription model. So how that look like, I don't know. Especially because when you have a web design, it's like you need a website and then you need to maintain it. So it could be like, if we just throw something as an example, 5,000 for a website, then $250 a month. Oh, maybe we could do it, whatever. Maybe. Okay, I'm just throwing out numbers here. Maybe $50 a month for continual SEO, hosting, content management, etc. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking in my head of how that could work. I'm getting a little excited. That's 12. Okay, 2023 goals. I'm going to let's go crazy. 200,000 in total revenue. This is, yeah, and I'd like to just find our niche. That would be nice to have. Then maybe we can have something like 10 Google reviews. We can get our clients to review us on Google and help us out with some of that fun stuff. I don't know what do I say about this. I don't know, just the organic search. That's what I'm looking for. Just to be able to find us organically. Yeah. Hopefully by 2023, the end of this year, we can find our niche, right? And say like, hey, we're going to be this, or we're going to be that. Hopefully. Again, we're keeping ourselves open now to see what happens as we kind of get ourselves out there and we start talking to business owners and getting ourselves known. But yeah, that's where we are. Okay. I'm really pumped about this. So let's save this. Let's save it in here. Let's say, Pixel and unconventional mindset. Goals for 2023. I like it. Pixels why? To help people bring their vision to life by creating amazing products that bring value to their audience so that they can make more money. Unconventional mindset. Why statement. To inspire people to start their own business so that they can live life with purpose and achieve financial and personal freedom. A little bit clunky there. Maybe you can fix that a little bit, but the gist is there. Pixel. We're going to get people. We're going to do some paid advertising. We're going to do some, like everything that we're doing through our live stream and everything, that's going to be building an audience, showing us our expertise. That's going to be pointing to here, which is good. And that's it. That's what we're going to focus on. And then what are we going to do? We need to figure out how we can evolve and find our niche, right? So we can be a service-based business, creating paid content, just courses. We can productize our services as a subscription model. I want to say creative services. Yeah. So let's say a suite of services could be, so like you want a web design. So web design. See, I don't know if I want to get into like video editing and any of that kind of stuff. You know what? Let's just stick with web design. I don't think, well, there is money. I can see there being money for video editing as well. But again, what are the margins on that? I don't know if they're that high. Again, I don't know if that high with websites either. For working with small businesses anyways. Right. That's great. Creative services. Let's just say web design. And then maybe there could be add-ons. Design. Video editing. Is there anything else? Yeah, you know what? I don't even want to get involved with doing video editing, but design, yeah, sure. You want design services, whatever. I was just looking at Design Joy. Might as well just look at that number, go with that. And that's US too, so this is Canadian, so different. Okay. Save that. Okay, I'm super happy with this. This is going really well. This is going to go really well. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to end here for today. So tomorrow we are going to hop into Asana and we're going to kind of put in these kind of milestones in and we're going to start to put in all the little things that we need to do to get there. And obviously we need to start off by putting together a newsletter, putting together a website for the unconventional mindset. So, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about something about the unconventional mindset, about the name and everything. Sorry, just got trailed away there for a second. Okay, so turn that music down. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I think I said that right. Asana, put in the milestones, the major milestones, and start putting into the little things in place that we need to do to get done. And the first thing we'll probably focus on is the unconventional mindset, and then actually building the website, building the newsletter, and yeah, hopefully we get that done really quick. It doesn't. I'm gonna take away my super crazy designer hat, or maybe I don't know if I can ever take that off, but try to get something out the door as quickly as possible, and then we'll work on that together. So we'll be building yet another website, and kind of going from there. All right. So I'm pumped, super pumped. Whatever your vision is, I hope that you are working towards it and plugging away. And if you are, let me know and come hang out, and we'll work on this thing together. And maybe we'll race to 1 million. See who gets there first. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.